I'll just let the whole freaking crowd go. They got ice cream here. Maybe we should stop for some ice cream. I'll stop in town and get some food. I'm starving. I am so hungry. Dude, they're never gonna stop. Never ever gonna stop. We ain't never gonna stop. Jeez. What is good, boys and girls? It is Kody here with thendubmedia, and today we're going for a little ride. This bike might look a little bit different to you guys. Hopefully you can hear me still, but I'll do some explaining on my way down the road. Alright, I actually made another video of me riding a Yamaha Eluder for the first time, but I had some issues. I was doing the editing on my phone and there wasn't enough storage for the thing to actually go through, so I accidentally deleted all of the videos, and then it just like, that was after I edited the whole thing too. So then it said that it wouldn't play because they got deleted, but I didn't actually delete them. I just deleted them off my phone, so they were still in my Google. But I really didn't want to edit that whole thing again. It was like a 20-minute video, and it took me a while to edit, like 2 weeks to edit, because I don't have that much time on my hands anymore. So basically what I did was I just kind of said whatever. But anyways, in that video I explained kind of why I was possibly going to get rid of my R6. And don't get me wrong, I love that bike. Everything about that bike was just amazing. But at the same time, it was just way too much trouble for me. I got pulled over. I had a little vacation, went to the beach, all that good stuff. And my parents were with us. My mom, my girlfriend, my kids, everybody. And we stopped in a little town to get some gas, and on our way out of the town I got stuck at a red light and everybody else kept going, so I had a little bit of catching up to do. So me being me on a fast bike, I was like, oh, I'm not worried about it, I'll catch up in 2 seconds. But when I got on the freeway, I got stuck behind 2 cars, and I was like, geez, like, this is just getting bad. They were just right next to each other, you know, right next to each other. And I'm not the guy to be lane splitting when there's only 2 cars on the road. So I just kind of waited for one of them to go around, and then I went around. And then from there, I got up to a pretty good speed and saw a cop. I mean, a lot of you guys are gonna be like, why didn't you run? Well, you know, I'm not gonna run past my family with the cops behind me, you know. First thing my mom sees me flying by, and then the cops flying by, you know, that's just not a good look. And if I would have ran and then got caught, it would have been way worse. So I decided, like, the second I saw the cop, I just went right over. I knew he was gonna get me anyways, so I just pulled right over for him. He got me at 104, let me off with 99. Anything over 100 is a felony. I told him I was a truck driver, and he said he rides too, but he rides Harleys. That's why, because he doesn't want to get in too much trouble. But basically that whole thing, like, it's hard for me to go slow on that bike. I mean, you know, I can, and I was the whole time. That was the only time in that whole trip that I actually sped. And, you know, it's just not worth it to me. It's not very comfortable to not be able to go fast. So it would have been a great track bike, but I'm not really into that yet. So anyways, I posted it up for trades or sell or whatever, and somebody offered me this bike. This is it's a Honda VTX 1300C, and he was not one of the first guys, but it was the first bike that I was interested in. And this was actually like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Actually, I think it was about a month ago when he first hit me up. He first hit me up, we started talking about each other's bikes, and then he blew it on me that he didn't have his title yet. He was waiting for it to get put into his name. So, I mean, I was like, you know, I haven't really had anything else that I like in trade, so I guess that I'll just wait. I had a few bikes during the time, but I really thought at first like he was just pulling my leg, because for how long it took, I was getting really anxious and didn't want to keep waiting. But I just kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt, and I figured, you know, why would he wait this long to tell me that he wasn't actually getting a title or something? So he seemed really interested in my bike. He felt really sympathetic about the fact that he didn't have his title yet. So I just kind of let him go and decided I'd just wait it out. So the other day he hit me up, he said he got his title. I said, all right, let's meet up. This was Thursday, this last Thursday night. We met up at Thursday Night Motocross at PIR, because that's where I was going to be anyways. And he actually came down from Salem, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I traded it, and I honestly could not be any more happy, because this bike, I mean, it can get up and go, but at the same time, I'm not like trying to. It's not like so easy to go fast that you can't do the speed limit. Like, I can just kind of cruise on this bike and just have a good time cruising, and I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about getting tickets on this bike, which I was. Every time I stepped on that bike, I was in fear for a ticket. So I got this 1300C, and just listen to it. Hear that? Oh man, I love it. I really do. Just more comfortable. It's a big boy bike. Weighs about 650 pounds, I believe. Obviously 1300 cc's. It just feels like a big boy bike. I can just cruise and have a good time. So someday I'll get another sport bike, probably go for an R1 with a speed limiter, or the speedometer that actually works properly, and probably not modify it. I'll probably just keep it stock and just ride it as is. This bike's bone stock, has some saddlebags on it. I'll show you guys that when I get to where we're going. But it has some saddlebags on it because it has a skinny old tire on it. I think it looks better with the bags on it for now, but I do have plans in the future to do a fat tire, a 240 fat tire on it, with a shorty fender and a single seat, or a solo seat. Oh shit, what the hell, people? Wow, that is gravel, just marbles. How sketchy is that? But yeah, this bike sounds good, feels good, comfortable, and it gets up and goes. So I really couldn't turn this thing down. And I guess most of my motovlogs are going to be made on this one now. I don't have any other reason to trade or sell this bike, so I'll probably have it for a while. I feel like if I ever had to sell this bike for any reason regarding getting in trouble, then I would probably just have to sell all my bikes, because this bike is just, it seems perfect. And I would have honestly got one of these instead of the R6 in the first place. So I guess I'll go into that a little bit right now. The whole reason I got the R6 was because I've always loved sport bikes. I've always loved the super sport look, and I thought they were just the sickest bikes. That's number one. Number two, these bikes are freaking heavy and higher CC. So I was like, oh man, higher CC, that's scary because it's gonna go faster or whatever. I didn't know about bikes really, guys. So if you ride a cruiser versus a super sport and you know the difference, don't hate me right now. Now I know the differences and all that stuff, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, man, this bike only has 600 cc's, but those big bikes, they have like over 1,000 cc's, so that's like scary, you know. And they're heavy. They're like, you know, almost 1,000 pounds sometimes. So I was like, no, I can't just hop onto one of those first thing and go. So I figured Super Sport was my way. It was perfect, and honestly I had a great time on it. So here we are. I love this thing. I really enjoy the look of it, even though a lot of the cruiser bikes I just really don't like the look of them. Some of them I really like, some of them I just really don't care for. Some of them are just right in the middle. And honestly, when I first saw the picture of this bike, it didn't have the bags on it, and I was like, man, that rear end just kind of looks funky. And I mean, I wasn't gonna say no because of that. I knew that there was things I could do to make it look better. But that's what kind of was going through my head. I was like, man, that just looks like a skinny tire. It's really skinny. And I was like, I wonder if I could do a fat tire on this thing. So I started Googling fat tires on the VTXs, and what do you know? There's people out there doing some fat tires on this thing, and I was like, oh, immediately, I'm getting this bike. Like, I don't care if I have to wait a month for this bike. I'm getting this bike, and I'm so thankful that I did, because even without the fat tire, later on he tells me that he has bags, or he sent me a picture of it with the bags on it, and I was like, wow, that makes it look way better. Some people don't like bags, some people like bags. I never really liked bags, but on this bike it makes the bike look better, so I can leave the bags on it, and it actually helps. I don't have to wear my backpack because it's in the bags right now. So I am totally down for that. Listen to that pop. You hear that? Yeah. See if we can get it to pop. I think I need a downshift. You hear that? That sounds so good. And the reason it sounds so good is because his pipes actually fell off. Like last week, I think they fell off. He was going down the freeway and his bolts came out or something. He hit me up right away. He's like, oh man, my pipes fell off. This is before we even had the title. But he let me know right away that the pipes fell off, and I was like, honestly, I don't care. I really don't. I'm thinking about getting some black exhaust for it anyway. That's one thing I don't like about this bike, but it was not enough to deter me away from it. I don't like chrome, so if you can tell just by the front end, there's a lot of chrome on this bike. The engine's all chrome, the exhaust is all chrome, it's just all chrome. So that being said, this bike's gonna have to get some paint. I don't want to do it like just rattle can or anything like that, so I'm probably going to have it all professionally blacked out. I'm thinking about the black that's actually black right now. It's probably going to go to a different color, like a blue or a white maybe. Those are just my favorite. Maybe I'll do like a grayish, I don't know. I don't really like red or yellow or green. I don't really like standing out that much. So I think like a nice blue, or I don't think a white would really look good on this bike either, so it's pretty much what I'm leaning toward. Maybe a gunmetal gray, or like a different color shade of gray or something. I just don't want to be all black. I don't really care for that. I mean, they look really good in person, but when I'm trying to take pictures of it, it just doesn't look that great. So yeah, we're going up to Vista Point, or Vista House, or whatever you call it, and then we're going to go down to Multnomah Falls. If you can't see this gorgeous view, this is one of my favorite rides around me, so I kind of do it a lot, especially on this bike. It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's Vista House in Multnomah Falls. So if you guys have ever been out into the Pacific Northwest in the Portland area, and you haven't been out to this area, I would definitely take a look at it. You just follow Highway 84 to the Lewis and Clark. If you want the full ride, you go out to the Lewis and Clark exit. It's right after the Marine Drive truck stop. You follow this nice road all the way down, but if you want to cut through all this fancy back road stuff, then get off my channel. Just kidding. But you can follow the Highway 84 all the way down to Multnomah Falls. A lot of times there's so many people there that it's actually closed. Not the Multnomah Falls is closed, but their parking lot that's in the middle of the freeway is closed. So there's normally signs on the freeways that say that there's like a shuttle or something. But I think that if you're going to come out here for the first time, you definitely need that full effect, and you definitely just need to toughen up a little bit, get your cruise on. So we're almost here at the Vista House. Oh, did you hear that pop? That backfire. There's so many people here. Holy crap. No bikes? Last time I came here, there was a bunch of bikes. A 78-year-old woman asked if this was a good bike for her to learn on. I was like, honestly, I don't think you could even get on this bike. Like, you could get on it, but I don't think you could push it very good, you know? Let's get some picture. Let's turn this bitch on. Oh man, this is a workout. Alright, let's give you a look at this view. Know what I'm saying? See that? Right off the river. You already know. It looks so good. You guys are like, show me the bike. Show me the bike. Hold on. Nice Honda, bro. Nice Honda, bro. So I guess I'll show y'all the bike here in a second. Gotta get my gloves off, take the helmet off, all that good stuff. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, boy? Did I really? Took my key out. I know where I put it. That's where I put it. There it is. Alright, let's do this. So, you guys notice anything funky about this bike that you guys didn't know about? First thing I didn't know about when I first got the pictures of this bike was that there was no chain. I did not even notice it. It took me about a week of looking at the pictures and stuff, and after I noticed, I was like, wait, where's the chain on this thing? And then I looked a little bit closer and I was like, dude, that looks like a driveline. Sure enough, this thing's drive shaft driven, dude. I thought that was pretty sick. So, yeah, there it is. Let me know what you guys think about it. Not like I'm about to trade it because you don't like it. Nothing like that, but if you think it's sweet, let me know. If you think it's garbage, let me know. I mean, I'm the one riding it. I love it. So now we're going down to Multnomah Falls. Probably not going to stop there, just keep cruising, maybe turn around and come back. But either way, it's a nice drive out here. And I just wanted to show you guys my new bike. So now my next move after getting this bike, I did some thinking. I actually got another bike before I got this bike, before I traded the bike. I got a SSR 125 for the dirt. I don't know if I posted that video on YouTube of my son. I got him a CRF 450. Oh my god, I keep doing that. I got my son a CR4. That's just habit. That's got to be my next bike. That was a Fox hat. I should have grabbed it. No, I got my son a CR50. Honda 50. He crashed his electric bike. He was going over a jump that's like a downhill tabletop, and he went full throttle up over the jump. His feet came off and he just whiskey throttled it right into a tree, broke his front wheel off. All the spokes got broken off. And I was like, dude, it's just time for you to get a real bike, dude. So we got him a CR50, and he loves it. I have the throttle turned all the way down. Not all the way down, it was at first, but I cranked it up just a tiny bit. And we took him out to Pat Taker's Moto yesterday. Let him ride it around the dirt bike track. I rode the SSR 125 around the dirt bike track and broke a peg. I don't really, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the SSR. It looked sweet, but it's just not very comfortable. Not like a dirt bike, like an actual dirt bike. So I might trade up and get an actual dirt bike, or at least get a new one. I think it might just be so ghetto because it's like used and it's been thrashed on already. I might keep it and just kind of keep it as a thrash bike, but I've been kind of debating that, getting either an actual dirt bike like a 250, YZ 250, or maybe even a CR 250. I don't know yet. Not 100% positively positive on that, but I do know that I have a little bike for the dirt. My son's got a little bike for the dirt, so I can follow him around the track a little bit. And I got a wheelie bike, a Grom, and I got this big boy cruiser bike. So I'm completely satisfied with what I have already. So depending on what I do with the SSR, I might keep it, might trade it, sell it, something for another bike for the dirt. But as of right now, I'm satisfied with it to cruise around with my son. And I'm thinking that my next move is going to be another drift car, actually, since I have the bikes I want. Maybe eventually, once I get a lot better at my wheelies, I might get like an FZ09 or an FZ07 or something a little bit bigger for wheelies. But I'm not in a rush for that. I'm actually pretty happy with the Grom. Still one of my favorite bikes for sure. So after I get some more money saved up, then I'll probably go with just another drift car. Probably just a cheap drift car for now, and start saving my money for when the S15s are legal in the United States. I'm not trying to do a whole loophole thing. I want it to be actually legal. So that being said, I got the bikes I want. I'm super happy with the bikes I have. Maybe trade up on the SSR for an actual dirt bike. Maybe even just a small dirt bike, like a 125 dirt bike or something. I don't know. 110, I don't know, pit bike, something. I didn't really like how that bike was around the track. It was not too bad, but it wasn't the best either. So I might keep it and just get used to it. I'll see after I get the pegs. I ordered the pegs since they broke. I ordered some new pegs, and once they come in, it might be different, might be better. It just seems to rattle a whole bunch, and I don't know. I put a new chain on it, new back tire, new brakes. But other than that, the bike is fine. It's comfortable when you're just sitting, but when you're going around the track, it's just funky. It feels like it should be bigger, more like an actual dirt bike, more comfortable. So we'll see what happens with that. Maybe I'll take you guys for a lap around that. I got a new dirt bike helmet because I didn't have any dirt bike helmets, so I don't have anything wired onto that for GoPros yet. So I guess we'll see. And this bike, and this view, and this road, just all in one, an experience. Fallen rocks? I don't see any fallen rocks. Where? Where, bro? Yeah. So my first 240 that I had, 240 SX, I crashed right here, right in this corner. I was coming around this way, my wheel came off, all that jazz, all that jazz. Actually, I think it was this next one. Yeah, it was this next one. My bad. No, it wasn't. Nope. I always forget which one it is because they all look so similar. But yeah, my wheel came off, went into the wall. That was on this road. We were kind of doing runs up and down this road. And damn, that one's coming up fast. Oh, it was this corner right here. Yep, I hit this wall right here. I remember that. Yep, that's where it was. That's where I crashed my 240, boys. I was coming right up into here, and I went to turn, wheel came off, went poof poof, saw it going flying by, hit the wall. Yeah, lights out, bro. See, and I'm not trying to speed through here because I'm completely satisfied just cruising. Never been a huge speed demon, so something about that bike just kind of just puts danger in your whole mind of thought. One thing I don't really like about this bike, besides the chrome and the tire, there's no fuel indicator on here. So basically the only way to know that you're out of gas is by running out of gas. There's a reserve, so you run out of gas, you put on the reserve, you hope you make it to a gas station. That's the only thing I don't really care about. Like, I like to know when I'm getting close to gas, being out of gas or whatever. But I figure I'll just keep filling it up as much as I can. Like, when I'm done on this ride and before I go home, I'll fill it up. The tank's pretty big, so it should be fine. I think we're almost down here to... Have you guys ever been out here? If you've ever been out in this area, you've been on this road, you've been down to Multnomah Falls, Vista House, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about it. I love it. I think it's a great ride, and I think it's just a beautiful spot to cruise. If you haven't, you definitely should check it out, and maybe, just maybe, hit me up and we cruise together. Just know that I'm not going to be doing 100, alright? Because I'm not trying to lose my job and I'm not trying to die, alright? So if you're going to cruise like the speed limit and stuff, then hit me up for real. We'll just kind of cruise up and down this gangster road, and it'll be that. And if you ever been down here, you'll know. You already know. But if you haven't, then I'll be the leader, because that's what I do. I lead. I'm sorry for rambling. I just want to get all this soaked in to you guys, so you guys can see. I think we're almost there though. I think we are. Y'all want to see the falls? I don't think I'm gonna get off the bike though, so you're just gonna have to figure it out. You're gonna have to come see it for yourself. It looks like a big waterfall, I'll tell you that. A waterfall with a bridge in the middle. You could always Google it, Multnomah Falls. You can see a picture of it. Maybe you'll be able to see it from the road, I'm not sure. I don't pay attention normally. I think you have to walk up to it though. It's not like a huge walk, so don't cry if you come here. Oh my god, I have to hike? Well, no, you don't have to, but you can hike up to the top if you actually want to, so that's pretty cool. I've done it before. I mean, if you live around here and you haven't done that, then who are you? I like that I'm not stuck behind a car or a car stuck behind me, because I'm doing like the speed limit, you know, I'm not speeding. Actually, with this bike, it's crazy because like it says I'm doing like 41 right now, or 40, but it really feels like I'm doing like 30. So I don't know what's up with that, but even when I'm on the freeway, I feel like everybody's trying to like go way faster than me. I normally know like without the speedometer that how fast I'm going, but in this case it feels like a lot different. It feels like I'm going a lot slower than it says I'm going. Like it says I'm going 60 and I feel like I'm doing 40. You can see the top, you can't see the bottom. The bottom's right down there, you know? Are we going or what? Jesus, let's go. What are we doing? See, parking lot full, drive on. Told you. And they're still trying to go in there. What the hell's wrong with people? Yeah, go ahead. I'll just let the whole freaking crowd go. They got ice cream here? Maybe we should stop for some ice cream. I'll stop in town and get some food. I'm starving. I am so hungry. Dude, they're never gonna stop. Never ever gonna stop. We ain't never gonna stop. Jesus Christ. Why don't we just hang out here for an hour? Okay, the last one. I'm going. Fuck that shit. Past that sheriff, like, oh shit! I wasn't even speeding though, I was like at 20. No hiking. I think that's what it says. No pedestrians. See? I got the right of way, bruh. Right here, I got the right. No pedestrians. I just ran over some plastic. Look at this road. It's so narrow, dude. I'd be scared if I was coming through here on the work truck and there was like another work truck coming through. It's like, dang, dude, somebody's gonna scrape. And they do it a lot to me. They send me out to areas like this all the time. It's gnarly. Most of the time I'm fine. Sometimes I cry. Not really, but sometimes it's pretty scary. I like how I just said something about being stuck in front of a car. No, I'm stuck in front of a car. But I'm not mad. I'm not even mad. The only thing I'm mad about is that he's hogging up my view, bro. Like, I'm completely cool going this slow right now. Just cruising. But, I mean, the view would be so much better without that freaking Odyssey in front of me. Maybe if it was like a dope car. But no, it's like a freaking minivan. Whatever. Whatever, dog. Just cruising, having a good time. Parking ahead. You're gonna park all the way down here and then walk back up, but you can't walk back up because there's no pedestrians on that bridge, so I don't know what to tell you. Look at this bridge, or that bridge, tunnel. Abandoned tunnel. I want to go check that out one of these days. Hop the fence. It's a good way to go to prison. Oh, is it Celica? Is that a Celica or a Supra? Celica. Pretty cool. Looked old and beat up, but it's pretty cool. Because it's rear-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive. Fox. Fox it, bruh. Keep it foxy. Yeah. I'm wearing my boots today. And I think I need to adjust this lever because when I stick my boot in there, it doesn't want to come back out. It kind of gets stuck. Damn, dude. That looks nice right there. Looks nice. Ainsworth State Park. It's funny, when I was a kid, I always read those state parks as skate parks. I was like, yeah, there's a skate park over here. Nah, that's just a state park. Man, I would get my hopes up so good, like, oh man, it's gotta be a good one. There's signs from the road about this skate park. Man, it's gotta be a good one. And then I get out like, where's the skate park? Where's the skate park? We're camping here and there's no skate park. man. Campground's full. Yeah, there's a lot of people around here that like this stuff, you know. So I'm just gonna keep cruising on. Maybe I'll leave some more in here, maybe I won't, but I'm gonna stop talking unless something else cool comes up. So I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you did. Stay tuned for the next one. I don't upload consistently. I mean, I consistently upload. I don't have like a schedule, and it's normally pretty far apart. So like I've had videos from like, you know, 2009 or whatever, consistently till now, but I don't upload every day, every week, every month. I just do when I can, and I hope you guys are okay with that, because I don't really have time for anything else, and YouTube's not paying me, so this is all out of hobby. But if you guys get me more subscribers, more viewers, and kind of push my channel a little bit more, I'd be glad to make more videos for y'all. But I mean, I feel like a lot of my videos only get like 5 views, so I feel like I'm wasting my time. A lot of my videos don't have any comments. Some barely have any views, like 5 views. Some videos have like, you know, over 100,000 views. But I mean, it won't probably be this one because I'm not hurt. Normally my good videos are the ones where I get hurt really bad or something, so I don't know. But yeah, anyways, if you guys help me build my channel, get some people in here. I know you guys have been great with the comments lately on my moto vlogs, so I'll try to keep making these moto vlogs. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know where I should ride next, or if you guys want to ride with me or whatever. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, let all your buddies know. And let's make some videos. Let's make some videos.